The date is September 27th, 2025, and this is day 7 of beating Coral Tower into silksong DLC. Now, I didn't think today would be like a day, oh, I'm gonna talk. I was just gonna do a normal video where, oh, cool little thumbnail related to TDS. No. For those of you who don't know, TDS is a Roblox game, or known as Tower Defense Simulator. There's a Roblox game that has been getting some recent so-called drama and other stuff because people keep making videos on how the game is dying. I would like to say I can agree with some of the TDS's dying claims. However, I would like to point out TDS has gotten way more low points, and honestly 7,000 is probably a good amount higher than how many players they had when the game was out in like 2019. So it's not really dead, it's just they're not making enough profits for the game. However, the only reason I'm making this is because I just saw a horrible take on the TDS dying video that just basically sums down to, oh, PvP is what caused this, and that Paradoxum games need to get their booty hole, need to take their hands out of their asses and lock in. Okay, so let's get started with the actual gameplay, but I'll be talking too. So the first part of the video just talks about how the guy complains about how the Mucin update, he thought it was going to be a PvP one because of the thumbnail, because it shows Champion Templar and a PvP map. I'm probably going to put an image of that up on the screen if I choose to edit this video. I probably will though, since this is a lot more serious topic. The next thing is, I think like most of his video, if I remember correctly, it's just him complaining about PvP and how bad it is. I will agree, when PvP first dropped, it was horrible, and the recent changes just, they haven't been good. Like, the only thing I can say with the current state of PvP, just make it more rewarding. That's the only thing I would like to see. Just make it more rewarding. Give me more points. Give me like 100 points per game. Because I feel like I feel like 30 per match that lasts like 20 minutes is just on. So the rest of it is just complaining about how TDS devs have been making mediocre updates. He complains about how Assassin Tower wasn't wanted, even though, yeah, no one wants the tower because it's a surprise. They're making towers on their own accord, and it's honestly a more so welcome surprise, and shows that they're at least still considering how to make towers, and still have other unique stuff to make it. I hope you can pick me up in here, because music's a bit loud. Yeah, let me turn it down so you can hear me better. Yeah, turn that down to 5. I'll turn it back up once I'm done talking, but so complaints about PvP, just my opinion, just make rewards better. That's all I have to say about that. Next thing, he just complains about how TDS mediocre updates. Okay, so complains about Assassin, I talked about that. Says Medic, he doesn't really complain about that. That was a good update. So I'll agree with him in that. Hold on. I can't remember the rest, even though I literally just watched the video. Okay, he complains about TDS devs, I think. Which, it's like, oh, they're dumb and they need to get their hands out of their asses. Not really. I mean, The so-called updates. No, he talks about the trials and how acid it. No, he doesn't. He doesn't even say shit about the trials. He doesn't say it's bad. He barely even talks about it. He barely even talks about TDS is dying. It's just a rant video about how ranked mode in PvP is bad. But complaints about TDS devs being bad at their job apparently when they are working on Alter Ego and TDS at the same time, which Alter Ego has been worked on for like a long time, which explains why a good amount of the updates in 2025 haven't been something huge, and why Tesla got delayed. Even then, I know I might sound like a normal TDS defender when I say this. Oh, just wait until Halloween, the game will get more popular. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not going to be saying that. I'm sure the game's going to go up to like 20k or 30k when Halloween event comes out. I'm sure it's going to be good. What I can say, though, is the devs are not egoists. They don't have a big ego. I think they made it pretty obvious that they're making these updates the best they can do while also working on Alter Ego. And yet people just complain, and assume. We don't know anything about the devs because they aren't as transparent as like the Helldivers 2 devs. They don't talk a lot with us. They don't say a lot with us. And even then when they do, they don't say a lot about the updates. They are genuinely nice people. Focus is a great guy. He makes good music. And yet, people just complain. I don't understand why. Why has it just been like this for years? I can get it. The devs don't talk a lot. I wish they do. I wish they would. I wish they would talk more. I wish that. But we can't get much out of them when they're always trying to work hard and get deadlines done. I'm sorry. I should probably get back to fighting. But the whole TES is dying claim, I don't really agree with that. Like, how can you claim a game is dying when it still has 7k? Only thing that's happening to it is just less profits. And even then, I'm sure the devs have plenty of other stuff that they can use to pay their team with. Like 7k is still plenty of people to make money off of Roblox and stuff. And even then, when Alter Ego comes out, they're going to be making a lot more money, have more time to focus on TDS, because, you know, making a game is a lot harder than just updating said game. But, I don't know. It's so weird to me. People would like complain about the game dying when it has a good amount of players. It's been consistent that it's around 5k to 7k to 10k. It's been consistent there. That's the only thing that's been consistent about it, and yet that's my opinion on it. I don't get why people make videos on like TDS is dying in the first place. You're not gonna get like any good form of content from it. Like, yeah, sure, there's a content drought. Like, you could go back to the old times when people would just make videos on this. Like, there's plenty of trials you can do. Make videos on that. That's content you can do. Or branch out to a different type of content. Like, I don't know, be like Corsair, go play Forsaken. You can't just make videos. Like, there's other games you can make videos on. Maybe, I don't know, Galactica Frontiers Tower Defense. Literally the spiritual successor to Tower Galactica. And yet, only people I see making videos on that is Null. So far, I haven't gotten recommended other videos. But best I can say is, why can't we just stop harassing the devs and just see what they do? I'll give them, I don't know, until when January 1st. And we'll see how that looks then. Did they have a good year? Probably not. I mean, I can agree. The new Ducky event, it really was not the best it could have. I mean, but it's still a good event. I don't know why people are like, oh, this shit is so ass, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't know. I just want to wait until the end of the year it happens, and then we'll see if maybe people complaining were right, and maybe the TDS devs do have shit up their asses. But I don't know. I'm not like someone who works for them. I'm just a guy. Suppose it's talking about tower defense games. You can talk about TDX, Nightmare Mode. Nightmare Mode is pretty cool. Seems cool. Maybe Dr. Xenon's gonna die. I don't know what to talk about. I should probably just shut up and play the game now, but I don't know. Oh, I like the takeover event for TDX. It was pretty cool. Better than the TDS one, I'll admit that. TDS one wasn't the best it could have been, but like, I mean, the takeover event happened in September, one of the worst months for it to happen. So, like, I don't even know if any of the, I mean, I doubt the TDS devs go to college, but for all I know, they might. I don't know, you tell me. Someone get a full-on document on their full legal government names. But TDX, great game. TDS, great game. They're both great games. Like, in a world of negativity, kindness is punk rock. I guess, I don't know. I'm just quoting some guy I saw in a Superman video. I like Superman. You like Superman? I like Superman. He's super cool. Alright, now I'm just sounding autistic. Takeover mode was good for TDX. Expert mode, rework. I mean, that was fun months ago, but still. I liked it. Combat drone. Funny combat drone, gopher. But, yeah, peek update. Maybe I could talk about Pressure or something. I don't know, Pressure's a good game, too. Pressure's a great game. If anyone watches it, please go play Pressure. It's a genuinely good game. I mean, they don't have their, that one operation still, but still. It's still a good game. I don't know. I would like to say, why do a good amount of tower defense games think it's okay to have gambling as a core mechanic on how to get towers in it? Like, Planetary Tower Defense, I don't care that you can grind levels and get a tower or something. It still has gambling to get towers, so it makes no sense to me. Like, just make it to where you can get towers normally. I mean, other than that, I don't really have much to say about the tower defense genre other than Nightmare Mode's gonna be peak for TDX. TDX is gonna be best game of the year, question mark, better than Silksong, on God. I'm glazing the game for no apparent reason. yeah. I like combat initiation. I haven't gotten around to play their new update though. I'm gonna check that out. Either later today or sometime soon. I really want to check out combat initiation. Seems like a cool game. Other than the fact that I may or may not edit this video, like, I don't want Clipchamp to make my video like 3 gigabytes long because I add one image to it to add context. But I also don't want people to have to go through the effort of going all the way to Tower Defense Simulator's Roblox page and looking at the event to see game modifiers and trials thumbnail. I don't know, it's just... I'll think it. I'll really look at my recording, see if it needs editing. If it doesn't, no editing. Anyways, wasn't expecting to make like a rant video, and I'm sorry about this. Do not take my opinions as fact or anything true. I'm a 16-year-old who does not know shit. I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who really loves Tower Defense Simulator because I've been playing it since November 2019, and I love Tower Defense X. So, do not expect me to have really good opinions when I'm still developing my puny little brain. Now, this is not an excuse for anything I may do, which I doubt I'm going to have any controversy. Oh my god, I'm going to jinx myself and I'm going to get raped 17 times by autistic clowns. I might make a Fortnite video. I don't know, I just find it funny to make a Fortnite video. Fortnite. I don't know, I'm trying to learn how to draw. Anyways, bye.